What is going on? Welcome to episode 98 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, on this NPC Mini. That music you just heard was from On Being Human. You can catch them on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is an unofficial Nintendo podcast. If you want to get yourself a free book from Audible and help support this show, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. There you can pick from many books. I have been listening to Console Wars this week. It's really good. It is really, really good. If you want to know about the history of Sega and Nintendo, check that out. That's audibletrial.com/NPC. You want to start your own podcast? Go to podbean.com/NPC and you can set up a free trial and see if podcasting is for you. It's a lot of fun. And if you need any help with anything, hit me up on Twitter. My DMs are open. That's podbean.com/NPC. Lastly, the chair I'm sitting in is from OP Seat. Go to opseat.com. Check out their comfortable, affordable gaming chairs. Use coupon code N64Josh to save $10. And I believe right now, every chair is $50 off, so that's a total savings of $60. That's opseat.com, coupon code N64Josh. All right, let's get to announcements.
Hey, listen.
Okay, we do this show live. We try to start at 6, but, sometimes life. So, usually 6 on twitch.tv/N64Josh. I want to say hello to everybody that stuck with me tonight through the technical difficulties. Nightcrawler, Yickum, Addy, Kirby Geek, Lumber, Scale Tipper, Joel Mead. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Everybody that's just lurking, thank you. I see you. I know you're here. I have a new book coming out. Another Castle, coming soon. Friday is the last day to enter for the $60 eShop card. If you want details on that, it's pinned to my Twitter at N64Josh, so you can see the details there. The Smash Bros. Cast is going to be recorded on Fridays now at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come hang out. That's going to be live on Twitch. We got gamers in carts getting interviewed starting this Monday, 6 p.m. That's when the stream starts. We'll see, when our first guest is ready to hang out. That'll be Kirby Geek, and I'm excited for that. So she is the oracle of the NPC. Saturday morning Splatoons is still happening, although I'm guessing this week it's probably going to be Mario Tennis Aces, but who knows? We may still get a little Splatoon in. And then First Look Fridays is taking place, where we look at indie games and any other games that have come out either that week or recently. That happens at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/N64Josh. Come hang out. It's a good time. So let's talk about this week's releases. For the Nintendo Switch, we got Neo Geo Ninja Combat. We got Die for Valhalla, Dragon Lapis, Fallen Legion, Rise to Glory, Harvest Moon, Light of Hope, Icy, Ikaruga. There we go. I'm just going to do like Sesame Street spelling. Ikaruga. There, we got it. We'll have a little bit of fun there. I love all these names I can't just read really easily. They're the best. Johnny Turbo's Arcade, Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja, Just Shapes and Beats, which I know Hate Zero is playing. Kirby Geek says it is a famous shoot 'em up game. Ikaruga. I'm probably not even saying it right. I'm not going to try anymore. So, I believe it's a shmup. I think from what I've seen, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe shoot 'em up, shmup. Yeah, it is like Raiden or something. I'm guessing. Knights of Pen and Paper. +1 Deluxer edition. That's not even English. Legend of K Anniversary. Lost Sea. Millenor, I guess. Millenor, we'll go with that. Pokemon Quest is free. Hope you guys have been playing it. It's a good time. Pirate Pop Plus, Quad Fighter K, Shift Quantum, Smoke and Sacrifice, Songbringer, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, which I got. We'll probably look at tomorrow morning. Them Bombs, West of Loathing, Yesterday Origins, Yoku Islands Express. So there we go. That is the releases for the Nintendo Switch this week. And Scale Tipper saying, "Ooh, I got to try Pokemon Quest." Yeah, you got to try it. Give it a shot. The little bit of time I've spent with it, I have enjoyed. Let's see here. Let's get into our sales coming up right now. All right, so our sales for this week, there's a lot of excellent games on here. So FIFA 18 is $29.99. Hyper Sentinel, Timberman versus Bouncy Bob, Agatha Knife, Goetia, The Way Remastered, recommend that one. Manicore Galaxy on Fire, that one looks really fun. I wouldn't mind trying that one. No Thing is on sale for 99 cents. Sparkle 3 Genesis, Fear Effect Sedna, Scribblenauts Showdown, $19.99, still too much. Subsurface Circular, Old Man's Journey, Aqua Kitty, UDX, Frederick 2, Evil Strikes Back, Steam World Dig, $7.49. That's worth picking up. Dust Off, Heli Rescue 2, Shoe, Cubic, The Escapist 2, SteamWorld Heist Ultimate Edition, $14.99. Frederick Resurrection of Music, 59 cents from $5.99. It's 59 cents. So, if you want to see if this game is worth 59 cents, go for it. The Coma Recut, Brawlout is down to $13.99. Bleed is $4.07 from $14.99. Humans Fall Flat is at $7.49. Slain Back from Hell is $6.79. Serial Cleaner, Letter Quest Remastered, Antiqua Lost is $9.09. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which is pretty fun, $29.99. Rockin' Racing Off-Road DX, $6.39. Wheels of Aurelia, $6.49. Elliot Quest, it's a pretty fun game actually, $7.49. Worth checking out. Don't Knock Twice, $7.49. The Flame in the Flood Complete Edition, $7.49. Astro Bears, guys, don't sleep on this. This is one that Eric says everybody has to get. Astro Bears, 99 cents. Brave Dungeon Plus, Dark Witch Story Combat, and Lego Ninjago Movie video game. What a weird title. It's a good game. It is a good game. That is correct. SteamWorld Dig 2, not 2. SteamWorld Dig is $7.49. SteamWorld Dig, not SteamWorld Dig 2. SteamWorld Heist is $14.99. So, Lego Ninjago, though, if you guys are looking for a arcadey beat 'em up, Lego Ninjago is it feels like it advances the Lego series. It's actually a pretty good title. So I recommend that one. So there's your sales for the week. Let's get into the news because there's a lot to talk about. All right. So looking at the news for today, today's been a busy day, and I do want to just plug my website real quick. I'm trying to put out between 2 to as many articles as I possibly can on n64josh.com. I've got the site looking the way I want it to look, and basically trying to keep up with news as fast as I can. So make sure to check it out. You might you might find something there that you hadn't seen yet, or whatever. There's a lot today. So starting tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mario Tennis Aces online tournament will go live. So grab your rackets and let's hit the courts. That'll be happening tomorrow. Here's what we don't know. We don't know if we're going to be able to play with our friends. We don't know if we're going to be able to invite anybody, or if this is going to be strictly random. Just get in, play the game, stress test the servers, and that's it. We really don't know anything other than that, unless somebody in chat can tell me different. I think those are some of the questions. We just found out today that it starts at 6, and Kirby Geek is saying we are assuming we can't. So that's where I would go with that. Like, have your expectations that we're not going to be able to play together. And if we can, cool. I'm hoping at very least we'll be able to do I'll be able to do multiplayer in my house with my wife and kids, but that might not even happen. Res TV says, "Come on, Josh, Nintendo doesn't do online." Well, we'll see. We'll see. Scale Tipper says, "Well, through the app, maybe. Unless that app is updated, I don't think so. Splatoon is still the only game that gets any love from the app." So Mario Tennis Aces starting tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can download it now. It's not a huge download, but if you just want to have it ready to go so that when everything goes live, you are ready to rock and roll. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I want to talk about these for a little bit. Like, obviously, we had the show on Tuesday night. We talked about these games that we saw the trailer for them. And what we heard was announced is these two games, Pokemon Quest and then a core RPG, will be coming out later mid 2019, I believe. And so I want to break this down just a little bit more now that we have a little more info. So what the Pokemon Company is saying is that Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are a continuation of Pokemon Go. So they're looking at Pokemon Go as it could be it could be the game that introduced some people to the Pokemon series. And because of how simple it is, because of how easy it is, they want to keep this series going. There's a couple reasons for this. One, they tie a game to the app. You're going to have more people downloading the app. I've seen on Twitter and Discord so many people saying, "Hey, I re-downloaded Pokemon Go so I could start capturing Pokemon for the release of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee." That app makes them money hand over fist. It is a very profitable app. If you run out of Pokeballs, you can just buy some. It does very well. So keeping that alive and tying it to the game that's coming to the Switch, I mean, it's a good business move. What I don't think we'll see, and what I would really hope we don't, is hopefully this is a complete standalone game that you're not going to. And when I say that, I'm not talking that you're going to need the app for it, but what I mean is that I hope we don't see a lot of microtransactions in this game, since that's what basically monetizes the free app. We know these games are coming out at $60 a piece. And so hopefully there's a decent amount of content here, and there'll be some fun to be had. The way I look at these games is I'm looking forward to playing them with my nieces and nephews, and it's going to be a simple Pokemon experience where we can sit down. They will definitely wear the wrist strap because I do not want them throwing Joy-Cons at my television, and we'll be able to play some Pokemon. So the core game is still coming. This is just the continuation of Pokemon Go, which, I mean, hey, that's I look at it as a good thing. Like, they're just giving themselves more options and more revenue streams, and so that's good. I think we end up winning at that point when the business is doing well. We get better entertainment usually. So Kirby says, "Josh, you could throw Pokeballs instead." Yes. Yeah. That sounds even more scary, honestly, to give my nephews Pokeballs and say, throw them at my TV, because they definitely would. I love them, but they're crazy. They're crazy. So here's what we know. The president of, hang on. Don't quote me on who it was exactly. It was either an executive or the president. I don't have that information in front of me, but there was a Q&A session after this event in Tokyo, and questions were asked about the RPG, that kind of stuff, the game coming out in 2019. And the response was, this is a core RPG. But here's the interesting thing that just kind of didn't, I just took it as strange, is a core RPG with more handheld elements. And that's the quote, more handheld elements. So I wrote an article about this on n64josh.com, more of just like a talking point, but like I realized last year they said that this game, it was in October when they were interviewed, they said this game, we will not see another Pokemon on 3DS. They said they've done everything they can do, and we won't see another one. Then the 2DS line comes out, sells extremely well. December was crazy. And then we see comments like this one with more handheld elements. I am still leaning towards there may be a Pokemon game on DS and Switch that can interact with each other. And in my article, I'm even speculating that there could be 4. That there could be 4 games that all interact with each other. For example, red, blue, yellow, and green, or whatever. You know, I'm just using those as an example. But I don't know. I don't know if that will happen. But the statement more handheld elements, just I don't know what that means. Maybe they really want you to be on the go with the Switch, and it's less about playing docked. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So we will find out more as maybe E3. Fingers crossed. We'll get a little more information. That would be nice. Other news that dropped today: Astro is making a Legend of Zelda A10s for the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is exciting. It looks pretty cool. It's really nice, actually. They're black headphones with gold trim. They look really good. A10s for your other consoles are coming in around $60. This is going to be revealed at E3, and they will be available probably sometime in the fall. It just said later in the year, so I'm guessing sometime in the fall, maybe holiday. And my hope, as you guys know, that Astro was going to give us the ability to do voice chat over the Switch. It's not happening. The headset has a microphone. It has a cable that allows you to plug into the Switch and to your phone. That's great when you're playing in handheld. But what does this look like when you're docked? Is it going to be a really long cable? I would be okay, right? Because I'm so close to my Switch where I play in my office, but in my living room, not a great option with people walking around and that kind of thing. So excited to get more info about this. They look very, very slick. I currently have Astros for my Xbox. I love them. I think they're a great gaming headset. And so I'm curious to see. What this cable looks like, you know, because they made a point to say like it's like, I don't know, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but basically like non-intrusive or something like that, or it can stay well hidden or something like that. I can't remember the exact verbiage, like I said, but they made a point to mention it. But chat will still be tied to the app, and for that to be okay, I think is they've really got it. Like, this app needs to impress us at this point. Okay. Astro was like my last hope of seeing chat be integrated into the Switch. Fine. With this app, we need to be able to easily contact people that we're playing with that we don't necessarily know. Maybe have voice just in lobby. And I mean, you know, in game, in lobby, whatever. And it needs to be easy to set up a party, invite people, and be able to talk like this. It's time. At very least, if the app is if it's the way we have to go, which that's the way it's looking, this needs to be a viable option for us. Like, give us those quality of life things. When it comes to just inviting people to games and stuff, it works well. It does work well. I've had invites to Splatoon before, but that's the only game. it's the only game. So we need to see. Hopefully, come September when the online launches, that thing's going to be full of games, including third-party games, Doom, Payday, any other online games that people are using, and hopefully with the ability to do voice chat. So if I'm playing Skyrim and I see that Yickham gets online and I want to chat, hey, I can just say, hey, let's do voice chat. I don't know. Fingers crossed that it's. We'll at least see some good quality of life things. But Astro is making gorgeous looking headsets for the Switch. There's Mario ones coming out in the future. They had no pictures of those. This is a deal that's going to last a couple years at least. Astro's going to be making headsets for Nintendo for at least a couple years. So it's pretty cool. I'm really glad to see that. Arena of Valor. I don't know if you guys remember this one, but this is a MOBA that was announced at one of the directs earlier this year. And, so it looks like League of Legends or that kind of thing. It looks pretty fun. Well, they are having a closed beta that is happening this summer. And if you want to be able to get involved, head on over to and the best place I can tell you is go to n64josh.com, look at the article. I will include a link to that article in the show notes, but you have to fill out a quick survey and then you can, that's all it says. Fill out a quick survey and maybe they'll invite you. It is a closed beta that's happening this summer. They just want to test the servers, so there again, just, it would be nice to have online some, a little bit more functionality. A MOBA takes communication big time. So hopefully we see things improve over the fall. So well, fingers crossed. Okay. The big news of today. And again, as always, take this with a grain of salt. It is a rumor until, officially announced, but there were E3 leaks today. It was a picture of a handful of games coming to the Switch. Those games included Fortnite, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Overcooked 2, as well as Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Mario Tennis Aces, and FIFA 19, which was confirmed earlier today to be coming out. So typically you just go, oh, it's a leak. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Well, then Destructoid when they reported on this, they said they believe these leaks to be accurate due to the fact that they already have confirmation and they're under embargo for some of the titles that were on that list. So they're saying some of those games are in fact confirmed. They didn't go into details of which one or anything, but they're reporting that they believe these claims on this leak are accurate. So that means Fortnite, Paladins. Kirby says rip Paladins. Another game called Starlink. I just put a couple of them in the notes here. I'll have a link in the notes that you can check out the full list. But this this list included a handful of games we didn't know about and a handful of games we did know about. Overcooked 2 being one of them. And yes, please, if that's a thing, I'm ready. Overcooked was great on the Switch. It would be awesome to be able to see a sequel coming to the Switch, and that game's everywhere. So if Overcooked 2 is truly a thing, and it's interesting to me that Nintendo would be the company that is announcing it at E3. Maybe it'll be a timed exclusive. I'm not really sure. But one of those games that is a ton of fun to play. I highly recommend it. So if you have yet to pick that one up, go and check it out. So that is going to basically do it for tonight's show. On next week's NPC Mini, I want to do this a week ahead of time. our memories, the actually, guys, next week is our 100th episode, and I am reaching out to a number of bigger names in the industry from other Nintendo podcasts even, and trying to get something scheduled. The problem is E3 is right around the corner. And so I'm not sure that we're going to be able to land the people or person that I'm hoping to, but fingers crossed. We're going to try to get, we want it to be a super fun show. So we're hoping to get some, some YouTuber, some podcaster, somebody that you guys would be just super stoked to hear from. So that's the goal. Episode 100. I can't believe it. It's crazy that it's going by so quick. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking with us and making this adventure pretty awesome. You guys are the best. So our retro flashback, we're going to hold off for today because we're already just about that half hour mark. And so we are going to put a bow on this thing. Let's hit the outro music. Here we go. You guys will be able to follow me on Twitter at N64Josh. Got to stop real quick and say thank you, Super Nintendo, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Really do. Follow me on Twitch at N64Josh. Guys, if you're looking for Nintendo news, check out N64Josh.com. I'm trying to keep it as up to date the best I can. You can follow NPC at NPowercast on Twitter. Smash Bros. Cast is going to be recording tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch. If you want to send an email to us that we can read on the show, if you have a question, comment, anything like that, you can email npc at n64josh.com. You want to help support this show? There's a couple ways you can do it. audibletrial.com/npc. Get yourself a free book I recommend, Console Wars. You can go to opc.com. Look at their gaming chairs. They're on sale for $50 right now. Use coupon code N64Josh to save an additional $10. That's opc.com. I have a Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can get yourself an extra podcast that will be coming out this weekend. It is a Q&A show that is basically run by everybody that supports me there. And I just answer your questions, and it's a lot of fun. And lastly, we do have shirts. We got merchandise. You can check out all of the merchandise for the Nintendo Powercast, and there's some different shirts that I've created and whatnot by going to n64josh.com/store. We have a Discord, and it is amazing. We have amazing people in there. We talk about Nintendo. We talk about real life stuff. It is a good time. Come hang out. We want to get to know you. We want to play some games with you. That's n64josh.com/discord. Lastly, guys, if you're listening on iTunes, you could do me a quick favor. Go and give us a review. 5 stars would be awesome. We're so close to being a 5-star podcast again. We're right there. We just need a few more 5-star reviews, and it'll bump us up to 5 stars and out of that 4.5. So we just need a few more of those. If you're enjoying the show and you have a second, you can do that. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Guys in chat, love you. Thank you for hanging out. And see you tomorrow morning. First Look Fridays. Take it easy, guys. Thanks again.